We have the Shaq Attaq. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are coming in today to show you some incredible sneakers from Reebok. These are some classics, some true really nice additions to the Shaq Attaq collection as I have. I have over 30 pairs, you know, from that specific sneaker. One of my all-time favorites. A lot of people think that might be a little bit crazy to have that many, but hey, it is what it is. If it's in my top 5 of all times, I will try to grab as many pairs as possible, and Reebok keep coming up with a great additions and always using some genuine materials, which I absolutely love. As you know, all leather, you have to go for the all leather. So let's go into it, show you some of that incredible Shaq Attaq. This one is inspired by the question, Shaq Attaq question, as you can see by that little picture. Question inspired Shaq Attaq, released only over in Europe, unfortunately, and not here in the US. So I had to track it down in Europe and buy it. As I mentioned in my previous video, I grabbed this one alongside with the Snubbed version. So 2 for the price of 1. As always, great deals in some of those European markets. And I absolutely love it. So I can show it to you. Today I'm wearing the Bolton Wanderers original Premiership jersey, as you can see. So yeah, let's go back in. We'll talk about the sneaker and we'll show you some close-ups. All right, and here we are again with the Shaq Attaq. As mentioned before, I really like the way they did the logo on the front, on the top of the box, and Reebok Classic on the end, on the corner of the side. As you know, most of the or all of them actually in US are released with the big Reebok Classic logo in the front, and this Shaq Attaq logo actually looks better. And as you can see, this is the other one that I grabbed from Farfetch, and great that I put a sticker on the side so you can see which one it is. This is the white, Primo Red and Ice, or what they call it, the question inspired Shaq Attaq. Again, I paid this price for 2 pairs, not for only 1. Great at the time, couple months back. Really happy with my purchase. These were 2 of the ones that were hinted a year ago that I really wanted to grab. As you can see, came from Farfetch in Europe. Great paper as always. Shaq Attaq, Reebok Classic and Iverson logos. There was at least 6 or 7 pairs that Reebok hinted a year or so ago, before these were released actually, and most of them were great. And unfortunately, Reebok went ahead and actually released the one that I liked the least, the yellow pair, in the States, and a couple other ones they released in Europe. These were the pairs that were released in Europe alongside with the Snub. Unfortunately, there was a couple other ones that really look great. They were all genuine suede, kind of bluish. Those never released, unfortunately, but at least we got to get these. So let's get a real close look here. As always, we have a very nice thick genuine leather on all around the sides panels, the overlays, and the only synthetic parts are here, where normally is the Shaq Attaq has some synthetic shiny material. Again, this is red over here. And the only disappointment and kind of let down, at least for me, is the toe box. They made the toe box synthetic leather, I guess to completely mimic the question, as the question always has synthetic leather here, at least on the retro models, not the original, obviously, but they did the same here. It would have been great if they had a red genuine leather here, would have been absolutely amazing, but it is what it is. And then we have the Ice outsole, translucent. As always with the Shaq Attaqs, we have a real graphite here, and yeah, it's a simple white and red pair to kind of commemorate the question, but I think it looks great. I think they did a great job. The materials all around are great, you know, obviously minus the toe box again. Inside, very interesting inner liner. It's not your typical Shaq Attaq one. This is kind of like smoother. I don't know how to describe it. It's more like a neoprene looking like. Giant Shaq logo on the insole. And we have the label here on the side. As you can see again, size 8.5, produced in April of 2017, a year ago. Same as always, nice Reebok insoles that they put on. Very anatomically correct and with a good arch support. And as all the other Shaq Attaqs, one of the pumps is working, the other one doesn't. And this specific one, this left one doesn't work, but the right one, if I take that, the right one pumps and releases. So I don't know what the deal is. How can we repair this, Reebok? Let us know. As you can see here, Farfetch, a bunch of other interesting labels from Farfetch, and obviously on the side we have the 25-year anniversary of the Shaq Attaq, the rubberized keychain. I wish there was another one that was kind of showing us the tying it with the question, maybe something with Iverson. Interesting, there's a quality sticker here. We'll put it on the bottom. And again, ice on the outsole, a very clean shoe again. I am extremely happy with these. I think both pairs, the Snubbed and this question one, were great. And I wish Reebok would have released them on the US market and released some more of the other pairs they had. Unfortunately, they didn't, for whatever reason. Maybe the yellow pair didn't sell well, but again, Reebok, why release the least desirable one? You know, I know that nobody from Reebok actually, well, some people did, but you know, most people, they don't. They're up in the high, and Reebok don't watch my videos, or other videos of people that like Reebok. They would have got the hint which one to release first, but the yellow was not the one to go with, guys. If you released this one and the Snub, they would have sold a lot better. A lot more people would have bought them, and all the other ones would have been released as well. I think ultimately, you know, we had to chase them in Europe and grab them from there, but luckily we were able to, because they were more limited. You know, a lot of places sold out in Europe. This model is one of the most popular around the world, not only in the States, even in Europe. So people bought them. So I had a hard time actually chase a pair of these and the other ones. But I finally have them, so I don't know what is making. This is probably number 30 something in my Shaq Attaq collection. I think it's getting a little bit out of control, but as long as Reebok are continuing to release a good looking Shaq Attaq versions, I will continue to buy them because I think they're incredible. And this shoe is in my top 5 of all times. So yeah, it's a must. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. As always, you know, hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. There'll be a lot more Reebok videos. There'll be a lot more Nike videos. Any kind of related sneaker videos, in fact. We'll do some on feet. We'll do some more, you know, more exciting things. And, you know, obviously, getting a little bit more subscribers is always a plus, so I can continue to bring you these kind of videos and talk to you about the history and the good things about kicks like that from my time. That's pretty much it. As always, guys, you have a wonderful day. Stay with me. I'll be right back.